Today I'm going to be making Solyanka. First, you're going to want to get 2 liters of water and put them in a large pot. It may not be a lot now, but it'll get to be a lot once the other ingredients go in. Bless the water with your touch, and bring the water to a boil.
First, wash the carrots. Next, chop the carrots. Add carrots to large bowl. Next, wash the potatoes. Next, cut the potatoes. Not too large, not too small. Decent size. Add cut potatoes to separate bowl from rest of vegetables. When the water has reached a rolling boil, add the beef, and then simmer.
Now remember, always take proper safety precautions when cooking.
Cut the onions and then add to bowl with the carrots. Have pickle break if you so choose, then cut pickles and then add to bowl with carrots and onions. Cut kielbasa and feed your begging dog, then add remaining pieces into a separate bowl where we'll add the meats. Cut ham into small cubes, and then add to bowl with the kielbasa. Cut your small sausages of choice, I chose turkey, and then add to bowl with the ham and the kielbasa. Dice tomatoes or open can of tomato paste if you're lazy like me, and then set aside. Pull a piece of beef and cut in half to see if it is fully cooked on the inside. If it is, remove with a slotted spoon and put on a plate, and then add to meat cocktail.
Today we're going to be making Solyanka. First, you're going to need 2 liters of water in a large pot. It may not seem like a lot now, but it's going to be more later. So first, bless the water with your touch, and then bring to a boil.
First, wash the carrots, and then grate the carrots. Then add to large bowl and set aside. Next, wash the potatoes, and then cut them into uneven chunks that are not too large, but not too small. Then, add to a large bowl separate from the carrots. When the pot of water has reached a rolling boil, add the beef and then reduce to a simmer.
Remember, always take proper safety precautions when cooking.
Cut the onions and then add them into the large bowl with the grated carrots. Have a pickle break if you so choose, and then cut the pickles into semicircles and then add to the bowl with the onions and the grated carrots. Cut the kielbasa, feed your begging dog, and then add the cut pieces into a bowl separate from the vegetables where we will add the meats. Cut the ham into small strips and then add to the bowl with the kielbasa. Cut the small sausages of your choice, I chose pork, into small pieces and then add into the bowl with the rest of the meats. Dice the tomatoes, or open a can of tomato paste if you're lazy like me, and then set aside.
Buddy.
By now, your beef is probably done cooking. If that is indeed the case, then remove it with a slotted spoon and add to the bowl with the rest of your meats. Empty the contents of your meat bowl into a frying pan and then add just a little bit of oil. Then turn up the heat to about medium-high, stirring occasionally until you notice a little bit of browning on the edges of your meat. While your meat pan is frying, add the vegetables to a separate pan and put your tomato paste over top of it. Stir it together and allow this to fry as well. Once you have removed the beef from your pot of water, add the chunks of potato and bring to a boil. Allow this to cook for about 20 minutes or until they will no longer stay on a fork. When it comes to the potatoes in this soup, it's better to have them a little too soft than a little too hard. After both your meat and vegetables are sufficiently fried, add both pans to your beefy potato water, or just the contents of both pans if you're a simpleton. Add about 500 milliliters of pickle juice. Once all of the components are present in the pot, add the dill, parsley, and bay leaves, then bring to a boil once more. After about 20 minutes of boiling has passed, give it one final good mix and then ladle into individual bowls. Garnish these bowls with a whole lemon wheel and fresh parsley twigs if available, and serve with lightly toasted black bread with mayonnaise or sour cream spread on it. Trust me, it's better than it sounds. Season with salt and pepper to taste and then enjoy. You have now successfully made Solyanka, and hopefully your house has not burnt down in the process.